2, 1. That is insanity. What's up? My name is Evan Turner, and today we're going to be flying a drone that has 8 propellers and probably a little bit different of an 8 propeller drone than you've ever seen. It's an OctoFAERRY. So what makes this drone unique is, of course, it has 8 propellers, but there's X8s you may have seen on Cinelifters and so forth that use big 8-inch or 12-inch propellers, and they're usually stacked on top of one another. This, as you can see, is kind of stacked on top of each other in another way, and it also uses normal 5-inch motors. So 5-inch ESCs, 5-inch flight controllers, 5-inch propellers even, and the performance is absurd. What's really cool about it is it uses ready to go parts. You don't have to buy fancy motors, you don't have to buy fancy 12S ESCs. You literally, as you can see, just stack 2 normal 5-inch ESCs on top of one another, and you just need a flight controller that can handle 8 motor inputs. We're using some Lumineer flight controller, but there's a bunch on the market, still super cheap, and that allows you to take essentially 2 drones, shove them together, make a huge one like this, and the power to weight is insane, the efficiency is insane, and it's really doable for just about anybody because it uses all of your normal 5-inch parts. It uses a 6S battery and everything. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna fly it and show you guys just how insane it is. It's called an OctoFAERRY. They stopped making them a while back, but we're trying to get some in the 533 store, so check the description for that. And we might even offer ready-to-fly versions. So see this, see if it looks fun, and we're gonna fly it around the yard and show you guys how crazy it is. Giving you a more close-up look on the build, you can see there's just 2 Hobbywing 45 amp ESCs in there, and they can handle this no problem because, again, they're just taking 4 heads-up 1960 kV motors, which they take all day on a normal 6S drone. Then there's another one stacked on top of one another. As you can see, it's essentially a props out drone in the inside and a props in drone on the outside. You set it up as an X8 in beta flight, and then you just have your flight controller that has 8 motor inputs, and it is pretty much as simple as that. We did have to do some motor extensions, as you can see here. We had to extend the motor wires, not hard at all. And then after that, the only thing you have to do is stack your ESCs so they both get power, so just run a short little wire for positive and ground. Skip put a big capacitor on there just for safety, and then we just use a normal XT60. Probably should go to an XT90. And then this just runs on a normal 6S battery, of course, with normal video. This is analog video transmitter, and ELRS. Again, talking is one thing, it looks kind of crazy, but flying is absolutely absurd. You can arm it. Sounds just like a normal 5-inch quad. This thing's awesome! Oh my god! As you can see, the tune's not great. The acceleration is insane. You ready? Oh!
Holy moly!
Ready? We're gonna do it again. 3, 2, 1. That is insanity. Alright, I gotta fly that FPV. I have to. That is amazing. It is absolutely insane. There's a weird yaw problem because it doesn't have enough yaw authority, so that's why I was doing some weird stuff. But I think I can fly around that. Now, we're gonna try it FPV and try and fly it like through a dive gate, through like a normal 5-inch course. The only problem is these gates are 5x5 and the drone itself is like 3x3, so there's not much margin of error. It's not that durable either, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna do, but we're getting another battery now. I'm gonna try and get you some DVR, but it's so cool. Yep. All right, going to the goggles and try this thing. Split head. Woo! Another one. Oh, I do this all day. Woo! That was scary. Oh, no! You barely clipped the ground. We had a good run. Now it's time to assess the damage. Well, hey. it looks like we definitely, let's unplug it, broke one carbon tube. The support carbon tube is intact. This TPU print's intact. This one's intact. It appears the only one we just broke one arm tube. So how hard is that to fix, Skip?
It's $15 for 2 of them on Amazon.
Okay, that's not bad. So we get first.
And then you got to drill some holes and stuff, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why do you need to drill holes? It's all sandwiched.
Each motor has 2 holes that gets drilled in it. And then on the end of the arm, it has a slot too.
But didn't you already break one of these and you fixed it?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I used a dowsing rod. You can take a dowsing rod and stick in the middle of it with some...
Because look, it's already fitting together pretty nicely.
With some electrical tape.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to actually repair for a little bit. So yeah, you can repair it.
Good to know. I think we're in pretty good business. All the motors seem to be fine. The motor wires seem to be fine. IO skip, some carbon tubes, and some repair services. But all in all, I'm very impressed by this thing. And it's bad to the bone. What happened to my drone? Can you fix it?
It's 2 arms.
It's just 2 arms?
I have no idea what happened.
No idea. Skip broke it.
Not I.
Who's him?
I got video evidence.